Before we continue on with any further lessons, I want to stop and talk about code commenting and why it's important. If you opened up this sample application 5 years from now, you may wonder, why did you even bother writing this in the first place? A solution to that problem is code commenting. You can write reasons why certain parts of your application behave a certain way, why you decided to write an application the way you did. Code commenting is a great tool for you to use and for you to be able to send your application to others for them to understand. There's two main ways to comment your code: single line and multi-line. In the vars and strings application we used in the previous video, I'm going to comment this code so that if we go back to it a year from now, we'll be able to understand it. First, I'm going to create a single line comment. You can create a single line comment by adding 2 forward slashes on a new line. As you see here, I made 2 forward slashes, and I'm going to write setting the myString variable to value green. If we want to continue down this path, we can explain why we wrote the shamrock as green onto the screen. Write that the shamrock is the value of myString and display to the user. Now, if you notice, I wrote 2 lines, each starting with 2 forward slashes, and that's perfectly acceptable to do as a 2-line comment. However, there's a way to cover multiple lines as something called a comment block. Instead of 2 forward slashes, you begin and end the block with a sequence of characters. If we want to turn this into a comment block, we start the block with a forward slash and an asterisk. We can delete the 2 forward slashes on the next line, and then to end the comment block, you put another asterisk and a forward slash. As you can see, this has created a comment block. Finally, I'll add another single line comment to tell us in the future that we are reading a line to keep the console window open. It's important that you comment your code so, again, you in the future can understand what you wrote and why you wrote it, and others can understand what and why you wrote when working in a team environment. There's a balance between commenting and over-commenting that you'll learn over time. There are some very obvious things that you will not need to comment in the future. For instance, using a console.read line in a test environment to keep a console window open. However, for more complicated algorithms that you will write, it's very important to explain your decisions in writing the code.